Hey guys, welcome back. So today I got a very exciting episode for you because today we're going to be looking at the Sideshow Collectibles Premium Format Probe Droid. So this is a quarter scale, and not only are we going to unbox this guy, we're also going to compare it to the 6 scale Probe Droid. So I can't wait to do that. I can't wait to show it to you guys. They're already out there, so let's go take a look at them. And if this is your first time here, hit that subscription button and the notification bell because I'm going to show you everything you need to know about these high-end prop replicas. So now let's go take a look at it. All right, so here it is, the Sideshow Collectibles Premium Format Probe Droid, which is a quarter scale. And I've had the 6 scale Probe Droid for a long time, and it's honestly been one of my favorite pieces in my collection. So as soon as I saw that pre-order hit on Sideshow's website, that was like an immediate pre-order. Just because the Probe Droid's actually one of my favorite things about Star Wars. So again, such a cool droid. Now this one is number 81 out of 1,000, so it is a limited edition, and right off the bat the base is awesome. I was always hesitant about the base on the 6 scale with the snow. I don't know, there's just something about it that looked kind of cartoonish, but you know, obviously this one looks really cool. It looks kind of, I don't know, very Death Star-ish, right? Kind of very Imperial, industrial. So I love that base. Anyways, the other thing that drew me to this probe droid is that the quarter scale probe droid is actually close to the studio scale model size. And because it's so close, I'm actually going to collect this as a studio scale model in my collection, and I'm going to display it like if it were a studio scale model. Now, the other cool thing about this is the paint. I mean, Sideshow did an amazing job with the paint. Now, the 6 scale model was awesome. I mean, the paint job on the 6 scale model, I actually prefer over this. It's a little more kind of gunmetal-ish, you know, grayish. This one tends to be a little bit darker, a little bit more black. And in fact, the 6 scale model, our buddy Jason Eaton was the person responsible for the paint master for the 6 scale model. So of course it's going to be more accurate, but this one's just, I mean, beautiful. I love the way they painted this. And again, it is a little bit darker, but I think it's just beautiful. I mean, the chipping on this is awesome, and maybe it's because of the size compared to the 6 scale that you get to see a little bit more attention to detail, but it's all there. All right, so as I'm putting this together, keep in mind that all you need to do is look at the colors on the legs and match them up with the colors on the base. So don't make the mistake that I did and try to play around with kind of putting them in whatever slots I thought, although they are magnetic and they'll only attach to the magnet that they belong to. So that kind of makes it easier. And here it is. Man, this thing is beautiful. And by the way, it's huge. This video doesn't do it justice as far as the size, because when I stand next to this thing right here, like obviously on top of the Falcon, this thing is taller than I am. So it is just massive. Obviously the Millennium Falcon stands maybe about, I don't know, 4 feet. So, you know, after the antenna and all that, it's definitely about maybe 6.5 feet, but it looks impressive and it is just perfect. I love this thing. And I love the fact that it's limited edition, right? There's only 1,000 of these. And if you're one of the lucky 1,000 that got these, I mean, I think this is going to be one of those grail pieces in people's collections. Now, obviously, the other cool thing is that there's a lot of parts that articulate. Not only that, but it makes sounds and it lights up. So you really can't beat that. I mean, right? Who doesn't want their probe droid to move around and make the classic noises that we all know? Plus, it lights up, right? And the cool thing about this one is that it takes AA batteries, 3 AA batteries. So you don't have to go around looking for those weird, CR whatever or LR44 batteries or whatever random batteries. It's just 3 AA batteries, boom, you're done. Now the one thing that I did think, I thought it was going to be more kind of movable, right? I thought it was going to articulate a little bit more, but the legs don't articulate that much. Basically, you could spin them around, but that's about it. I think the 6 scale one actually had a little bit more articulation. So just a heads up, don't try to force some of those clamps, open and shut. Don't try to move those legs, around, because you don't want to snap this thing. Not only that, but I think Sideshow did a great job at the pose of each little leg, so you don't really have to mess around with them too much. Now, here it is. I love that sound. And you push the second button, and there's the light. And I love that it does the sequence. There you go. So it's not just, the normal little sound that you hear. You also hear that kind of static noise in the background. I don't know. It's just something really, really cool and eerie about this droid. Now these other little parts right here articulate as well. So basically all these little eyes or like sensors, they all could move around. But yeah, it's a cool little extra feature there. And here it is next to the 6 scale probe droid. And as you can see, it is much larger. But what you could also see is the color difference, right? And again, going back to our buddy Jason Eaton, who's an amazing model maker. I mean, he does such amazing work. He's done work for Lucasfilm, and I mean, so many cool models. Obviously, you can see his work, right? His hand in there, because the 6 scale probe droid is closer to the color of the original versus the 1/4 scale. But again, I don't think most people would notice that, and probably most people wouldn't care necessarily, but you could definitely see, right? It's a little more on the matte side. It's a little more on the kind of gunmetal black side. But yeah, other than that, it is basically an exact replica of the 6 scale one. And I'm in love with these things. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do with the 6 scale one, right? Once I got the 1/4 scale, I was like, well, maybe I'll get rid of the 6 scale. But honestly, I like them together, and I like the way they look together. So I might just end up keeping them both and maybe displaying both of them together, just because, man, probe droids are just one of my favorite things. So why not, right? You can't have enough probe droids. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you the unboxing, showing you the new Sideshow premium format 1/4 scale probe droid. These should be shipping out to most people soon. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and this side-by-side comparison with the 6 scale. And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out the next videos. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week at Comic-Con. I'll be at San Diego Comic-Con doing a lot of content. So make sure you hit that notification bell. See you guys.